Hello everybody, this is TJ with the PTU Trend Jumper. Good morning, happy Friday, another great day of trading. Most of our markets just easily hitting their quitting goals. I wanted to do a short video on the Dow eMini trade this morning because there can be confusion. This is one of the things that will throw off a new Trend Jumper trader, or if you're considering getting involved with Trend Jumper, you might see a lot of setups like this and it can be intimidating if you don't know what to do. By design, I wanted the system to show all these setups. I could have just said, well, let's go with the first one and not show all the other ones, and for a lot of you that might have been a good idea because it definitely alleviates some confusion. But all you really need is to learn how the strategy works, what the setups are, and then have a plan on what to do when you get multiple setups like this. Okay, so let me talk you through today's YM session, and you could begin to kind of put this all into context. I personally want to see all these setups because they're all good setups unto themselves, even though they won't all work. Most of them will, and I want to be able to choose the best setup for me at the time. And my rule is, for the first trade of the day, I can get in sync with the setup that happens earlier, and if there's multiple setups, I'm looking to take the one that's closest to the market at my start time, and then that filters out all the other setups. The one that's closest, that's the one I want for the first trade of the day. So with the Dow eMini, we begin at 8:32 Central Standard Time. Remember, the YM trades out of Chicago. I always set my charts to exchange time. Just alleviates confusion. All right, so 8:32 Central, we're looking for the first trade. Here we are at 8 o'clock, 8:24. There's a setup to go long. I got to pay attention to that. 8:30. Look, there's an inside trade, another little setup right here. There's some excellent training on the Owners Club that talks about the inside trade. They're two different trades. Okay, one of them's a crossover trade, one of them's the signature jump trade. The inside trade is the jump trade. And notice we're almost at start time, 8:31. This bar closes, it's 8:32. So 8:32, which trade is closer to the market? Right? The white trade, right? The entry's closer. So that's the trade I'm interested in. I would be interested in the inside trade anyway. Again, I've got training on this on the Owners Club. But just for the sake of the first trade of the day, regardless if it's the inside trade or not, it's the trade that's closest to where I'm at. It's still valid. It hasn't canceled. And then on the next green bar, it triggers in. You see? So it gets long at 15.463. The target is 15.477. The fat dot there, that middle target. Okay, so that's the target of this market, so we can see it. Do I care about the blue trade now? No, I don't. What about the yellow trade? I don't care about that either. Those can be good setups too, but I'm focused on the trade I'm in, and that's the white trade, the one that was closest to the market at the time my session began. Okay, that's how I do it. I do it consistently the same way. It hits money management right there. All right. Meanwhile, the blue trade did trigger in, so did the yellow trade, but it's the white trade, the one I'm in, that's already in a risk-free position. It's already having us lock in a tick. Now, the calculator is not going to move it for us. The pro calculator doesn't know. We're in the white trade. It's busy tracking the earlier trade, the blue trade. That's how it's designed. So I just have to know the strategy and realize I hit my money management level and it's time to lock in a tick so I can easily move my stop. Okay, look what happens next. It hits the full target, and this trade is a full winner. And meanwhile, I will begin to trail the jump line as per the trade plan rules. And the calculator does it for me because it's trailing the jump line also, because what happened was the blue trade also hit its money management level, see? And the yellow trade hit its money management level. Look at that. You see, all three of these trades are successful to some degree. If we look, the blue trade just missed its target by 1 tick. That would qualify for power of quitting too if we happen to be in that trade. If you miss the full target by 1 tick, we count that as a full winner as far as our power of quitting goes. We give it a 1 tick tolerance, margin of error. And the yellow trade also is at risk-free. And all 3 stops are now would be trailing the jump line, and you can see borrowing the dot from the blue trade. But even if we didn't have the dots, we would just go below the jump line, 2 ticks below. So 7-3 is a stop, right? We're in the white trade, but the other 2 trades also successful. You see how that works? So look what happens. It ends up stabbing down and stopping out. And it's the white trade was the one that gave us the full winner. And it's just by merely sticking with the rules of the trade plan every single day the same way. And again, it produced excellent results. Power of quitting, one and done, going into Friday with a great session. And consequently, new record profit levels. Again, another very strong winning week on the Dow eMini. Yet again for the trend jumper. Okay, we don't worry about all these white trades. We're just not interested. We're managing the trade we're in. We hit our one and done. It's the end of the session. And you don't have to trade more to make more money. Less is more. Quality versus quantity. As we grow our accounts, we just increase our position size and continue with our less is more philosophy. Trend jumper gives us these great setups with great frequency. Dow eMini hitting a new record profit level yet again. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. This is TJ with the PTU Trend Jumper. I'll see you on the next video.